Of the technician not being here, just do a quick introduction. Cryptocurrency has been around since 2008 when blockchain, Bitcoin, made its debut. It was such an uproar in the marketplace that even bankers were saying it's a scam. You heard that before?
Yes.
Right. And now JP Morgan is one of the people that buy more Bitcoin than most people. And it's the people's coin or the currency that you can use to grow wealth. We're here to introduce to you two types of cryptocurrencies. One that carries behind itself an asset base that can be attached to any project and used as a collateral so that whatever projects you want to do, that cryptocurrency become the collateral for the projects, right? And so when a person see a collateral behind a project, they're more likely to want to invest. And so we designed this type of cryptocurrency to handle projects, and no place is better than having projects in Africa. And so that's why we're here. The other type of cryptocurrency that we will introduce to you is where your value is captured in a coin. So all the actions that you take to do something, to build a building, to do work, it's captured in value. So now we have currency that we could exchange and cryptocurrency that we could attach to projects. So then I'll just share the introduction. Would you want to come up and introduce yourself?
Thank you, Cleve. I'm Dan Lutz. It's a pleasure to be here. My background is in electronic engineering and invention. I have 2 encryption patents. I've been working in the technology industry basically my whole life, and in business my whole life, as young as I could be. And I know that when I'm doing something, I value it. When anyone does anything, they value it. What we're used to doing is recognizing the value we have in the money we have in our pocket as the work that we did. We keep that money, we put it in our pocket, and we can carry around and say, okay, I'm going to exchange for dinner, I'm going to exchange for a living, for vehicles, for houses. So that money is our store of value. So when there's something behind it, like asset, gold, things that are of value are stored in vaults, or they're used originally to back currency. But they left that back in the 70s. So now the currency we have now doesn't hold value, it leaks value. So if you're having your work and you're storing it in your pocket, that money is leaking. That currency is losing value. So how do you store it? How do you keep it in for your future? How do you pass it down to your children? It becomes less and less valuable. So cryptocurrency came around with Bitcoin and said, we're going to mirror an asset. That asset is gold. They looked at how is gold valuable? Why? Well, it's limited. There's only so much. You have to take some work to get it, and then you can use it. And that is the basis of Bitcoin. So what we've done is taken that concept and mirrored what Bitcoin does and mirroring it in other businesses. We call it integrated business token. So the first of a coin that we've done this for is called TruQoin. T-R-U, then Q-O-I-N. And what it is, it's a reflection of a business that sells products. And every 2,100 invoices it creates, an amount of coin is released similar as Bitcoin does. So I can get into the technical side of that, but we'll just let that go for now. But if we use this concept for any project, whether it's building roads, schools, businesses, and every business and project has this kind of its own coin, when it's actually doing things in its business, it is releasing coin to the people involved. The customers are rewarded, the people in the business are rewarded, the people that are doing the books, the people that are taking out the trash. Everyone who does anything in that business can be rewarded, and that stores their value, and they recognize the value when they get that coin. So when we basically now take this and put it on a blockchain, and everyone within this group now has their own projects, own businesses,